John Kelly alongside Michael Koenig, Leanne Tweeden, also part of our party tonight. She'll be bringing you all the interviews from the players and also the $25,000 check presentation at the end of the show.
I raise.
Ready to go.
3,000.
Fold.
3 or fold.
Fold.
Everybody folding down. Whedon from Des Moines, or actually Pleasant Hill, Iowa. Kara Whedon picks up another pot.
I'm limping in next time, no matter what I have.
All right.
Because no one calls.
She's sizing up the table, but you know what? You might want to keep pushing, young lady. That's the way to take down a lot of pots. Fold. There's a strong starting hand. Whedon.
Well, she limps here. She will get raised by the man to her left.
Call. Is it one?
She said she'd limp, and there she goes.
Raise.
Raise announced.
And there he goes, just as you predicted. Clark, the
4,000.
big slick, ace-king.
Fold.
Now, I'd love to see when action gets back around to Whedon for her to re-raise.
Re-raise pot.
There you go.
14,000.
And if you're Eric Clark, you're thinking, well, she just said she was going to limp in with anything.
Open up the trap door.
I call.
He calls. We have a classic battle here of the two overcards versus the pocket pair.
A virtual coin flip as we go to the flop two-handed.
14 total.
Yes.
14 up.
Clark eagerly anticipating his flop as his heart rate starts to jump.
12.
We'll have
12 more,
position
right?
here.
8 more.
Our biggest pot of the night so far, 30,000 in chips before the flop. Jack instantly bangs it. Queen and a king.
This is disastrous for Clark. He hooked up. He was hoping to see an ace or a king on the flop. Whedon makes trips and bets it. And I think that's probably the best way to get every single one of Eric Clark's chips.
Clark's probably anxious to bet this with his ace kicker.
I'm all in.
There he
it
goes.
is. Clark pushing all of his chips.
41 total.
I call.
Of course she calls.
Well, she's worried that he could have a set of queens, a set of kings, or
So I was hoping you had
possibly an ace-10.
And look at Clark, almost to 170 in the heart rate.
That's what I was hoping you had. Come on, low. 3
4 of
and a
hearts.
2.
Clark needs a 10 for a straight.
Whedon,
Sorry.
heavy
Little
favorite
baby.
to the turn. It's a 2. And we
Hey.
have our first
Sorry.
casualty
Yeah, I don't
of
know
the
if I do or
evening.
not. Do I do it myself? But I limped in because everybody kept folding every time I raised.
Kara said she'd do it, and it happened
I
on the
said
very
it.
next hand. It cost Eric Clark his tournament life.
I had to, you know.
Well, are you ready to be part of the most exhilarating and breathtaking poker series ever? Each week, 6 lucky players are flown to Las Vegas to compete inside the Poker Dome. We'd love to welcome you to the game, so log on to matchandpoker.com, and you can earn a shot at $1 million.
That was the most insane ride I have ever been on.
Right next to my
JK, it looked to me like Eric Clark was sort of stunned. In fact, he seemed like so shocked with the outcome that he didn't want to leave the dome.
Superstitious now.
Like the match hadn't even
And I'm
begun,
starting. Holy
and he's
cow.
gone already.
Okay.
When you and I have done a lot of these games, that's the quickest knockout punch that I've seen so far.
He went out with a very strong hand. The hand improved on the flop, but his opponent had a better one.
She flopped a set,
Check.
knocked him out.
Check. And 1 check.
Ott checks it to the flop with 3 players. A deuce, ace, 10. A Nebraska native, Ott, catching part of his hand.
4,000.
Brand with the middle flush draw. Bets the pot. Remember, after the flop, JK, it's no limit. But Brand actually wants... Oh, the clock is running out.
You know, you can have it.
Okay.
Probably have the best hand, but
So John Brand Jr. takes down that pot. And our chip leader, Kara Whedon, decided to finally let that one go. The action rolls on at the MansionPoker.com Poker Dome Challenge.